A very good morning to everyone from the city of Mumbai, and a very warm welcome to each one of you to this free session of sound healing. There are one or two persons who are joining us for the first time. So for them, let me say that sound works on water or the fluid in the body. And experiments have shown that whenever sound is allowed to permeate a body of water, it undergoes very beneficial structural changes. And those changes last for a long time. So this is what happens when healing frequencies are heard. So these are basically heard by the body. And the fluid in each cell undergoes a beneficial change, and that is how healing happens. And this is one of the reasons why sound healing is a very safe way, a non-reactive way of experiencing healing. You just have to be present. And the rest of the work is done by the sound frequencies themselves. So once again, a very warm welcome to each one of you. So just take a few moments to become aware of how your body is holding and supporting itself. Allow the spine to become naturally erect. And this brings you to a position where there is no extra pressure anywhere, and the body is holding and supporting itself in a natural manner. Allow your shoulders to roll back a little. And let your chest expand so that there is more room for breath to come in and go out. Unless there is a medical condition that is not allowing you to sit up and receive healing, you should sit, whether in a chair or in a bed or on the ground. But if there is some medical issue, one can lie down and listen to the sounds. It's always good to hold your palms in an open position facing the ceiling so that you are in a receiving mode. So with these preliminaries, let us begin with a prayer to the principle of grace, because healing is a matter of grace. Unless you have an attitude of receiving and gratefulness, the healing may happen, but it will be slow. So let us pray to the Guru principle for grace. Om Akhandamandalakaram Vyaptam Yena Characharam Tatpadam Darshitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः ॐ श्री सद्गुरुवे नमः We offer our obeisance to the principle of grace that has been operating through so many masters from so many traditions, all religions, all belief systems throughout existence. Have this awareness that you are sitting under a pyramid and all participants on call at this moment are also sitting under the same pyramid. Feel your connection with everyone else. We may be sitting in different continents, different cities, and different parts of the world. But in cyberspace, we are connected to one another through internet. And the moment we become aware of our collective energies, all prepared to receive healing, the intensity of healing is increased, and we are better placed to heal ourselves. So just take a moment to align yourself to your place under this imaginary pyramid. And your relationship with one another, united in the common purpose of healing. Each one present here in this session is receiving healing and is also giving healing. When energies come together, there is always give and take. So by being present here, you are also serving everyone else. Just take a few moments to be aware of this. And just the visualization that we are all sitting under a pyramid, it enhances healing. It improves our capacity to receive and to give. We heal when our karmic debris are dissolved. Because every blockage that we encounter in our soul journey comes from karma. And one of the easiest way to resolve karma is the practice of forgiveness. So just take a few moments to become aware of your own presence as energy. You are an energy being. Feel how the incoming breath brings it prana from the universe into your body. And as you breathe out, you are contributing to the universal energy. Breath is our divine connection with God, whether we acknowledge Him or not. And as you begin to notice yourself as an energy being, not just the physical body, you can easily become aware of all other energies which are operating in this universe. It may be the chair that you are sitting in that has its own energy. The room in which you find yourself in this moment, it has its own energy. You go to somebody's house and you like being there, it is because that house has certain energy which is in harmony with yours. Or you meet somebody and you don't like to be in that person's presence anymore, it is because your energy and that person's energy are not having a happy interaction. So become aware of all energies around you. And when you consider yourself as energy being, the communication is energetic. Just a thought, and it is projected all along the universe. So make this intention to connect with all souls, all other energy beings whom you or your ancestors might have hurt or harmed or taken advantage of in this lifetime or any other. And invite them to connect with you. And because in the soul world the communication is instant, you can feel the presence of these souls around you. On the energetic level, you can sense the negative feelings they may be harboring against you or your ancestors. But for whatever was done to them. And one of the great ways through which we can seek resolution of whatever balance of karma we have is by seeking forgiveness. So make this intention in your heart and tell all these souls, all these masses of energies, dear souls, whom I or my ancestors have hurt or harmed or taken advantage of in this lifetime or any other, I wish to tell you that I am extremely sorry. Please forgive me. And my ancestors. We seek forgiveness not as a clever tactic to get away from the fruits of karma. But we seek your forgiveness so that we are in a position to serve others and thereby help raise the consciousness of this planet. If you like any mantra or you believe in any mantra, this mantra to all these souls. You want to tell them Om Namah Shivaya, tell them Om Namah Shivaya. Give them something positive from your heart. And you can feel the transformation that is taking over these souls. If you don't have a mantra, you can simply tell them, I love you. Please forgive me. The intention in the heart is known without words. So let the transformation happen. You are becoming more and more humble, more responsible for whatever you might have done. And there is no need to feel guilty about it. Because whatever we may have done to hurt or harm others, we did it because we were not awakened. We did not know what was absolutely right. And once you notice that this process has happened for some time, and it is enough for a single day, you can address these souls very respectfully and ask them to return to wherever they came from. Bow down to them. They came here to grant you freedom, and they deserve your utmost respect, love, and gratitude. Now make an intention to send a message in the soul world to another set of souls. Those who have hurt you or harmed you or taken advantage of you in this lifetime or any other. And the moment you make an intention to have these souls, they start arriving and you can feel their presence around you. You give a few moments for all of them to arrive. On the energetic plane, you can sense their anxiety. They are in your debt and they are wondering why they have been called. What is going to unfold? And now you tell them from your heart, Dear souls, I am so thankful for your presence here. Maybe you have hurt me or harmed me or taken advantage of me in this lifetime or any other. I want you to know that I forgive you here and now. Search your heart. Are you able to forgive? If not, make that extra effort to forgive. Tell them very reassuringly, the forgiveness I grant is absolute. You don't have to do anything for me in lieu of this forgiveness. You are free. Also tell them, I grant you forgiveness because I do not want to carry any karmic burden or debt that I may owe to others or others may owe to me. I want to be free here and now. On the energetic plane, you can feel how relieved these souls are, how happy they are. Tell them that I've given you freedom so that you encounter lesser impediments in your soul journey. You grow in awareness and you are able to become universal servants. You can serve better so that the consciousness on this planet improves further. It is my humble contribution to the development of awareness or consciousness on this planet. Thank the souls for being here with you and request them to return to wherever they came from. Now become aware of your own life, your own relationship with your own body, the body parts, body systems, your senses, your mind. You may notice that with some body parts, with some senses, with some body systems, the relationship is not as smooth as you would like it to be and you have challenges there. As an act of responsibility, tell those body parts and body systems, I acknowledge my role in whatever predicament we are today. Maybe I have failed to take good care of you by being impulsive. I have been impulsive. I have overused you or taken you for granted. And that is the reason Our relationship has become imbalanced. I take responsibility for whatever I may have done which was inappropriate and say sorry to you from my heart. Please forgive me. I assure you I will not repeat the same mistakes again and will always nurture you in the best possible manner. Please forgive me. I love you. You will notice that the moment you have this attitude of repairing of your relationship with your body, your senses and your mind, the inner landscape begins to change. A greater sense of security and ease begins to settle in. Giving you an assurance which is very pleasing. Enjoy this state of harmony that you feel right now with your body, your senses and the mind. Many people need healing simply because they are not comfortable in their body. So, for a moment, have the awareness. I am a unique creation of God. And I am okay. I am supported. I am loved. With each incoming breath, God breathes into you. And with each outgoing breath, God takes you whatever you have to release. So take a few moments to have this awareness that you are breathing in love and light, and when you breathe out, you are releasing whatever is not serving you in this present moment. It may be your fear, your anger, your anxiety, some disease, a sense of helplessness, challenging relationships. This is your opportunity to release. Each time you breathe out, make that breath the breath of release. So breathe in, bring in love and light, and breathe out, releasing whatever you feel is not serving you anymore or is responsible for dragging you down. And as you remain in this state, let us experience sound healing. Bring your attention to the base of the spine, which is the seat of the earth element and which governs your primal needs of food, shelter, and security. So let this sound resonate at the base of the spine and heal the Muladhar chakra. Take a few moments to rest in the awareness of the Muladhara chakra and experience what is happening there. Now you may like to bring your awareness a little up on the spine into the sacral region near your genitals. And this is the seat of the water element in the body. Water determines the flow. Water is about flow. So if you are caught up in your concepts, if you are caught up in your ego, then life stops flowing. The ease goes out of it. So become aware of those areas where your life is frozen. And if the life remains frozen, it will show up as frozen limbs, challenges in the body. It will show up as bad relationships where you just cannot make any progress. This particular chakra, the sacral chakra, determines your relationship with your own self and with your own very intimate people. So be aware of this and bring your awareness to those areas that you want to heal in this regard, where the flow is blocked. And listen to this sound. As the sound fades, just be with this sacral chakra, the Swadhisthana chakra, for a while. And now bring your attention a little more upwards on the spine to the area which is in line with the navel. And this is the seat of the Manipura chakra, which is the element of fire. It has two components, heat and light. So this is determining your own capacity to extract prana out of your food. It determines your energies, with the help of which you do your work, your enthusiasm, your confidence. And it also determines you how you operate in your workplace, what kind of a person you are. Are you very authoritative, or too meek, indecisive? Or you are so decisive that you easily trample upon others? So bring up what you want to heal within yourself as you listen to this sound, which corresponds with the frequency of the Manipura chakra, the navel chakra. As the sound fades, just rest in that space of the Manipura chakra. Now let your awareness travel a little higher to the area of the chest. Around the spine there is the Anahata chakra. It is the seat of the air element. It's very mobile. It can travel with the speed of the mind. So projections through the Anahata chakra can go very far off, and they are very quick because it is the air element. So this determines your relationship with things in the universe. So what is your relationship with the universe? How did you begin this day today? Did you begin it on a note of love, anticipation, When you go out on the street, are you caught up in your thoughts all the time and refuse, you forget to take notice of people around you? Or you are aware, who are these people whom you are meeting or crossing paths? Can you sense their inner state just by looking at them? Do you have a smile ready on your lips to greet anyone and everyone, even those whom you do not know? Or you are so much engrossed in yourself that you are outside in the garden or in the park and you just cannot take notice of the birds singing, the trees spreading their happiness in the form of their ever-growing branches, their leaves, their flowers. Do you feel the air on your skin and like the touch? Or you don't notice it? So see, what more do you want from life in respect of these experiences? And bring that intention up when you listen to this sound which corresponds with the frequency of the Anahata Chakra. As the sound is fading, just be in the Anahata Chakra. Feel it expanding. Can you become aware of all the sights and sounds around you, even with closed eyes? And offer them your love and blessings. Take a few moments to do that. Bring your awareness a little up into the region of the throat. This is the seat of the Vishuddha Chakra, which is the space element. Sound arises in space. So this is also the chakra controlling the sounds we create. What we speak arises from our understanding. So healing this chakra means developing higher understanding and clarity. And when we develop understanding and clarity, our speech becomes purified. It has greater power and intensity. Our thinking process becomes very refined, and we can grow in dimensions both outer and inner. And as the intention is purified, we can heal our diseases. If the body is having a disease and we offer good intention, our love and blessings to that part of the body, it is going to heal. So bring up in your mind whatever you want to heal and how you want this Vishuddha chakra to be purified so that you develop this capability to have the clarity of life that will allow you to heal. So listen to this sound as you bring up that intention and be focused on the area of the throat. Even as the sound subsides, let your attention remain in the Vishuddha chakra. As the very name suggests, Vishuddhi, it's about inner purification. So let that purification happen as you rest in this chakra. So thus far we have focused on the 5 chakras, beginning from the Muladhar. And these are the seats of the earth, water, fire, air, and space elements. This physical body and the mind, they are made up of these 5 elements. So as these chakras are healed, we may be able to come to a state of balance insofar as these 5 elements are concerned. And healing in so many dimensions of life becomes possible. Now shift your awareness further up. Bring it in the region of the forehead, especially at that center where the incoming prana or air from the nostrils and the two eyes meet. So explore that area just by through closed eyes, but let your eyes be turned inwards and upwards. So when you turn your eyes inwards and upwards, you are looking into the forehead. And this attention itself allows that area to be activated. And this is where one has gone beyond all the five elements and we are entering the area of intuition. Intuition comes from beyond logic. A problem is presented before you and you can look at it and have the solution without using logic. So it is the call of your soul. Your inner self has so much of knowledge. When it is beyond the mind, which is defined by the five elements we have dealt with earlier. So just keep your attention in this area as you listen to this sound which corresponds with the frequency of the Ajna Chakra. It is called the Ajna Chakra because it is the seat from where you have to receive permission to enter the gates of heaven. So listen to this frequency as you keep your attention in the region of the forehead by keeping your eyes turned inwards and upwards. Rest in that space for a little while, even when the sound has faded. And now let your attention travel to the top of the head, or more appropriately, the crown of the head. This is the region of the Sahasrara, where all limitations have dissolved. The embodied being, which finds itself trapped in a body and limited by the body, has finally attained the true purpose of life and has broken all shackles and is experiencing oneness with the divine. Just keep your attention in this area as you listen to this frequency corresponding with the frequency of the Sahasrara. Rest in the awareness of the crown chakra. If you feel any movements there, just take note of them. And even if you don't feel anything, it's fine. Healing happens through love. So listen to this frequency of unconditional love. Let this frequency open your heart, allowing you to shower your love and blessings on everything and everyone around you and beyond. Above all, love yourself. Quite often we are caught up in our own definitions of ourselves, especially when we have had bad relationships or if the body is diseased. So have this awareness that love is the biggest healer, and any relationship can be improved by bringing in love. And there are people who have not been treated well or who have had many challenges, unforeseen challenges. So they develop a mindset where they become very suspicious of those who are offering or trying to offer them love. This is because the heart gets closed. So here is the frequency to open the heart, which allows you to receive love and recognize it, value it when it comes your way. So if you cannot receive love, or if you feel suspicious of motives of others who are trying to help you and offer their love and service to you, absorb this frequency and pay attention to what is holding you back from receiving love. Let those blockages go. The very nature of life is such that we are going to lose our close, near and dear ones. Sometimes there are things which we have taken for granted and they just disappear from our lives. It becomes a great challenge to bear the loss, if any. And societal conditioning is such that we are told to grieve. So we surround ourselves with grief, and by doing so we create still bigger challenges and blockages in our lives. So it is important for us to recognize that life is dynamic, things will change, and we have to live with the change. So here is the frequency of nature to take away the stress and to prepare us for the change. With closed eyes, listen to this frequency Om and let your awareness run from the base of your spine to the crown of the head. And as the sound fades, become aware of your breathing. While your awareness remains around the spine, give yourself a minute or so to let the healing energies be absorbed completely by the cells in the body. You can feel how your cells have been raised to a higher energy and frequency, bringing you a sense of peace and quiet and resolution. Breathe in and breathe out. Become aware of the subtle nuances of breath. As you rise in awareness, it is possible to see how the quality of the breath changes when you are at rest and when you are in the process of healing. Now begin to pay a little more attention to the breath. By allowing your breath to become deeper and a little more forceful. So take a few deep breaths. And when you feel like it, you may bring your palms together, rub them against one another, cover your eyes with your palms. Let the energy from the palms travel into your body through the filter of the eyes. Keep breathing all this while. And then, as a token of great love for yourself, caress your face. You may want to tap different parts of the body to bring them in tune with the waking state. And when you are ready, just open your eyes very, very gently. It is important to come out of any meditative practice slowly and gently, because if you do so with a jerk, you may find it difficult to go into that state again. So, how did you find it today? Was it a little different? Anybody wants to share something? You can just unmute yourself and I'll spotlight you. There may be some persons here for the first time. Anybody, the first timer, would want to share? Induji, could you want to say something?
Yes, it was
Just a moment, I will spotlight you. Yes, please go ahead.
very nice, sir, very relaxing and energizing at the same time.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Your voice was not clear, so now I think you are better. So if you speak again, people will get it.
I'm saying it was very nice, very relaxing and energizing at the same time.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Mahesh ji, you want to say something?
Yes, I'd like to say something.
Please go ahead.
Thank you so much. It's good, relaxing.
I forgot something which I should have said, and you have muted yourself. You have to unmute yourself. Okay.
Yes, can you hear me now?
Yes, very much.
Yes. Thank you so very much. It was really good. Enjoyed myself. Very relaxing. And this was a little sleepy, but otherwise, feel very good in the spine, all throughout the spine.
All throughout the spine, yes, because we did all the chakras.
Yes.
One by one.
I could really feel a palpable difference or a palpable experience in every part of the spine, everywhere where you spoke. It could really felt so much.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Anybody else? Pallavi, you want to say something?
Yes, thank you so much, Guruji.
Okay, can you start your video, Pallavi?
Yeah.
Just a moment, now you have disappeared. You have to unmute yourself, Pallavi. Where are you? You start your video. You don't know how to start? Kavita ji, you can start your video. So I'll spotlight you in the meantime. Yes, please go ahead. You are there, Kavita ji. You can.
Yes. So I was saying it was a beautiful, beautiful, very deep and intense session. And this is something which I was looking forward for a long time. I wanted to ask you, I'm doing meditation for last so many years, nearly about 30, 40 years, but still somehow I am having thoughts. And like even during the chakra meditation which you had today, at certain places thoughts did come and they took me to tangents. So I don't know what to do about it.
The answer is very simple. Stop doing anything about it. See, it is like this, that mind, as long as the mind is there, there will be thoughts. So we all read the Patanjali's Yoga Sutras where he says, Yoga Chitta Vritti Nirodha.
Right.
When all the thought waves, all the ripples of thought in the mind have stopped, that is a state of union.
Right.
So when we start meditating, our goal is to get that union.
Right.
But we must recognize that it is a journey. So meditation is also the process and it is also the goal. So the goal is reached only at the end of the process. Now the thing is like this, that through so many lifetimes we have trained our mind only to think. Because in the world, the understanding is that if you have a good mind, a thinking mind, then you are successful. So we allow the mind to think in so many ways that eventually the mind becomes our master. It is no longer a servant. Now it is the process of changing, reversal of role. When we begin to meditate, we are trying to recover our sovereignty over the mind. Mind is not going to give in so easily. So if thoughts are coming, we should have that kind of a helpful attitude about ourselves, that this meditative process is showing how many thoughts I have kept in this box called the mind. So one by one they are coming. As you are trying to meditate, they are coming up and being released. So the success of meditation is not running with the mind. Like you said, the mind went on tangents. So it is not about running with the mind. It is about developing a very compassionate attitude and just watching the mind. The children are very naughty, but what does a mother do? She just overlooks what those kids are doing. So is a mind, treat the mind as a kid. All it knows is to do some naughty stuff here and there. But we must learn to just look at it and ignore it. So if we stop looking at it, the mind is very clever, that it knows, oh my God, I have lost my capacity. You know, children, when they are trying to attract attention, they do a lot of naughty stuff. But if we don't pay attention to them, then they quieten down because they know that it's not working anymore. So in the same way, we have to just be there and wait for the mind. So when I started, this was my problem, my issue. My wife started having a great meditation right from day one. And for me, it was like staring into some dark space with all the thoughts. Then one of the Swamis told me that you should be very happy, at least when you are meditating only, then you come to know that you have so many thoughts. If when you are not meditating, you don't know because you are caught up in the mind, you are running with it. So when you are meditating, at least you are being given a greater insight into your mind. And then I had that attitude, okay, I have been like this maybe in hundreds of lifetimes. So in one lifetime, all that mind will not become empty all of a sudden. So I have to be more compassionate with my mind. So instead of treating it as a problem, we start treating it as a process.
Okay.
And be with the process. So And I remember I had gone to my guru, and I told her I cannot meditate. I find it very challenging. And she looked at me and she made this kind of a gesture, bringing the thumb and the index finger together. And she said with a smile, "It will happen little by little." So that, that little by little remained with me. So I am now very comfortable, even if I meditate and there are there are thoughts in the mind. I just let them be, and then they drop out. So this is the technique or the process.
You know, what is frustrating is I'm trying for the last 35 years.
Yes.
And still it is happening. So that is a frustrating part.
One lifetime may not be good enough, so why should we bother? See, there is another story. You know, two sannyasis were meditating under the tree, and then God appeared and said, "I'm so happy with your sadhana. You are doing it so sincerely." Then they said, "When are we going to be liberated? When the enlightenment is going to come?" So Lord said, "Okay, as many leaves as are there on this tree, it will take that many lifetimes." And one sannyasi started dancing. He said, "Oh, then there is hope for me." And the other one became very angry and he said, "Oh, I have been doing it for so long. Why do I have to go through all this?" So the one who started dancing, he got enlightened in that very moment. So we must recognize the process. It happens when it happens, and be more compassionate with ourselves.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's about, loving oneself, not putting our own expectations or projecting our own expectations upon ourselves.
Right.
We are good the way we are, each one of us.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for asking this question. Many people have this question, but they don't have the heart to ask. Thank you. Anybody else? Pallavi, you started your video? Yes.
Yes, I'm so grateful to you for this new experience.
Just a moment. Yes, go ahead. Oh, you don't have light in your room?
Yeah, I have. Put it on. I'm sorry.
That doesn't seem to have. Now it's better. Yes, go ahead.
Thank you so much. I really enjoyed the experience, and I'm so grateful to you for this new experience. I'm feeling so relaxed. I'm feeling really good, much better than I was when I started.
You are here for the first time, Pallavi?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Who gave you the link?
Simple Raichura.
Simple gave you the link.
I'm
Okay.
grateful
So you
for
can take my number from Simple and
Yes.
send me a message on WhatsApp. So I will put you on my broadcast group. So you will receive the links directly.
Okay.
From
Okay.
me. Yes.
Thank you all.
And so you felt good.
Yes.
That's nice. Yeah. It was quite powerful today.
Yes.
As the healer, I could also feel that there was a lot of energy.
Yes, there was energy, and I'm feeling really relaxed and happy now.
So you're most welcome. Okay. Anybody else?
Go.
Just a minute. Yes.
Can we have the recording of the session?
Let me see.
Because at least people have attended if they can have it.
It's very difficult for me to know who has attended.
Okay.
So in the process, I end up giving the recording to everybody and they don't respect it.
Yeah.
So that is the problem. See, these sessions are there for people to come.
Yes.
And since you have raised this point, there are people who just want to come to these free sessions and have a good time on the Saturdays or whatever, on Sundays. But the thing is that if those who really sincerely want to work with themselves, they must, sort of be part of that process.
Yeah.
So I have been, look, we ended the healing session. There were 42 or 43 persons. Now there are 33. So 10 have immediately dropped out. They have no patience to hear other people's experiences. This is showing that what kind of respect they have for the past process. So if I create a link, I can share it with those who want. So those who write to me and say that I want a link, I will give the link. But not generally, because it doesn't make any sense. People must respect what they're receiving.
Right. And the link is going to be valid for how much time?
Maybe 7 days.
Only 7 days?
7 days.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So anyone, if no one else is there, then we'll close.
Thank you so much, sir. It was a very good session. Very good
Okay. You
session.
liked it, Apurvi?
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. It was very informative and enlightening.
Yes,
Thank you.
So I think we have overshot our time today. Anybody else?
नमस्कार भाई साहब।
हाँ
मिसेस डे। हाँ
हाँ जी, बोलिए भाभी जी।
हाँ, नहीं आज बहुत अच्छा लगा। मैं तो नींद से उठ गई, सडनली आई गॉट अप एंड आई स्टार्टेड ऑन इट।
अच्छा, कोई बात नहीं।
इट वाज नाइस, रिलैक्सिंग।
Thank you. Thank you for sharing. Meeta, you want to say something?
Yes, thank you very much. I came after a very long time. Actually, आप आजकल afternoon में कर देते हैं ना, so then it's very difficult for me to join from home because I go to office. But it was
That is why I know I was doing it on at about 10 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
But then I found that if it is a Saturday morning, 10 o'clock, that means my entire day goes. So if I have a plan to go out somewhere in the morning, for the last 1 year, I've been doing this, devoting all my Saturdays to this free healing session. So it becomes very challenging for me at times. So I also need some time to myself on a holiday and some family outing or some morning outing. So that is why I kept it at 6 to 7.
This is the perfect.
That is what works for me.
And that is why I was able to join today. Otherwise, 10 o'clock, then I go to office.
And Sunday I have Sunday I have kept it from 5:30. I'll be sharing the link.
In the morning or in the evening?
No, evening.
Okay.
5:30 to 6:30.
Okay.
So those who can want to join, they can join. I will be circulating the link.
Thank you.
So at least I can get some time. If I have to go out somewhere on a Saturday or Sunday, I can go out and do what I want to do. So thank you, Meeta. So we'll just close with the Shanti part. Let the healing energies go out into this world. Om Sarvesham Swastirбhavatu Sarvesham Shantirбhavatu Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhino Sarve Santu Niramayah Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kaschid Dukkha Bhag Bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti